So we're going to jump back in with discernment part 2. We had left off with the conversation after reading 1 Corinthians 2:14 and 15, which states, "The man without the Spirit does not accept the things that come from the Spirit of God, for they are foolishness to him, and he cannot understand them, because they are spiritually discerned. The spiritual man makes judgment about all things, but he himself is not subject to any man's judgment." And we'd come in there at the end of the last video with the topic or the portion that got cut off was we were talking about having a friend or a family member, a loved one in a really dark place, and they're just not a spiritual type of person, and where you just felt that need in your heart where you wanted to just see if they would understand you giving the gospel to them carefully and just trying to shine the light of Christ from within, from the Holy Spirit onto them, and their reaction, no matter how dark or broken of a place they were in, they still came back at you in a negative light. Unfortunately, it can be very disheartening, and at that point we have to stop. We have to take it up in prayer and wait for them to bring it up to us before we ever attempt to try to speak on that with them. Otherwise, we wind up pushing them away rather than bringing them in. And the highlights of the 1 Corinthians 2:14 and 15, that natural people cannot understand spiritual things, emphasizing the need for spiritual discernment to grasp God's wisdom. And that's exactly what we had just talked about there. And we're going to jump to 1 Thessalonians 5 and 21. Which states, "Test everything, hold on to the good." This verse encourages believers to test everything and hold on to what's good, which is a requirement in discernment. And as we carry on into this series, we'll learn together how to test the Spirit, how to begin to interact with those that or detest spirituality, and carry this out to as many as